All right. We just saw Spiral from the book of Saw, or also known as Spiral. Don't forget, this is a Saw movie.
They were really marketing that.
Yeah.
That's all they had going for them.
Okay, so I'm, you know me, Film Trigger, Stevie Cade. This is my son.
Seth Draven.
And yeah, we just went and saw Spiral. And no spoilers, first reaction. The movie was all over the place.
It was.
And not like, sometimes it was great and excellent, and other times it was not so great and not so excellent. And that goes with like Chris Rock and his acting.
Yes.
You know, because that was one of my original concerns was Chris Rock. I was wondering, is this guy going to pull this off? And there was times I'm like, you know what? He's going to do it. He's doing it. And then there's other times where it's like, oh, no, there's Chris Rock. There's the comedian I know. Yeah, it was, I don't know. I have to sit on this one a little bit.
It wasn't bad. Like, I don't think it was bad. I don't think I'd call it, it's not great either. It's just, I think it's right in the middle. Like a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 or something like that. Like,
yeah,
it's decent.
So, now, this was supposed to kind of like shake up the Saw mythology, or not even mythology, but like just the Saw thing.
Yeah, the way they do it.
Yeah, and I could see where they were going with that. It wasn't as much of a shakeup as I thought, but I do get it. I can see where they were going with that, and they and where they left that open to go. And it's decent. It's nothing, as I said, it didn't really shake it up more than. It didn't shake it up as much as I thought it would.
Right.
But it was close enough. Now, the kills, the Saw stuff. Again, no spoilers. Meh.
Just meh?
The ones that they showed were good, but like, it didn't have the same quality that the previous Saw films had. There wasn't like this moral compass that guided these people being in these traps. It just seems like, well, you did bad, so you're either going to live or die. It's your choice. You want to live deformed or die because you did something bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It wasn't like some poetic justice that previous films, like they had that poetic justice with them. But they didn't do the things, and I'm glad about that because I am sick of that shit. You love it.
That's my complaint. Only because
what's your complaint?
That they didn't do it.
They didn't have it. Okay.
Because I always felt it was like a staple. They've done it for the past 8 movies, and I don't know if that was like something they thought about while making the movie, is like deciding not to do it. But I don't know. It didn't like bring it down like a whole lot or anything. But when they were showing the traps, it felt like something was missing.
Well, but I like that because this is supposed to be a step forward in the Saw movies, not the copy and paste thing. Right. And I think the movie did a good job not doing a copy and paste Saw movie.
Right. It doesn't feel like really any of the other Saw movies.
But it does. It doesn't feel like a Saw movie, but it has this like echoing of Saw in the background, and I really do like that. I do like this concept, and I hope they do continue with it. So I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like we're
jumping all over the place right now,
right? Because when I think about this movie, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Then I'm like, oh, but yeah, awesome. You know, I do recommend that you see it. I don't know if they're doing a video on demand, like if you can rent it on like streaming or not. I know some places are doing that. We're still in post-pandemic confusion here. But for me, I would, if I had the choice to go back in time with everything that I know now, I would rent it at home. But that's more or less because I'm done with fucking theaters. But I'll save another video for that. Yeah, we got Chatters next to me. Like, seriously, it's 2021. Do you not know how to act in a theater?
Well, they haven't been in one in a year and a half.
Fair. And neither have we. The last movie we saw a doubleheader. We saw Sonic and Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that was the last time we were in theaters.
Yeah.
Well, what a magnificent return to the movies, right? Spiral.
It wasn't. Hey, it wasn't bad.
I know. I'm
Okay, so obviously to kind of wrap this up, the movie wasn't bad. Go see it if you want to go see it. I don't know. Do I recommend that you actually pay the money to go see this in theaters? No, I would say, wait for it to come on streaming or rent it at home. It's not. I do think this movie is worth a watch, but I wish I wouldn't have come all the way out to the theater to watch it. I wish I could have just rented it at home. So there you go. There's my quick drive-by review. Seth, anything else you want to add?
I'm happy to be back at the movies. Just throwing that in there.
I'm just happy to be here, man. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out some more of our other videos and live watch parties and stuff. And as always, stay trigger happy, friends. Peace.